Coral Island, a new farming simulation game inspired by Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, and Animal Crossing, will have 20 characters in it you can date. 20! Who do we choose? Let's find out who we're dealing with, shall we? Hello there. I'm Mr. Cobwobbles, this is Alfred, and I want to talk more about Coral Island. It looks like a game I will thoroughly enjoy playing because I already love playing Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing over on my Twitch channel, and if we're honest, also just in my regular day-to-day life spare time, so there's that as well. Like in Stardew Valley, on Coral Island, you will also be able to date characters from the town. Originally, the devs said that the island would house 16 dateable characters, but when they hit one of their stretch goals on their Kickstarter, that became 20. I did make a previous video on Coral Island already to explain what it actually is, so if you're wondering what the game is actually about, feel free to watch that video over there as well. Okay, let's meet these characters. For your information, I will be melting for almost all of these. Which one will you be choosing to date? Let me know. Let's start off with Noah. Noah runs the tavern in Starlit Town. He's been living in Starlit Town for almost his entire life, except for the time when he went to uni. He works a lot, but he also likes to take care of his mom. Noah likes to have long walks, has 3 siblings, and loves theorizing about phenomenon you cannot explain. So if you're looking for a buddy to theorize with, Noah's your guy. We even know a few items in the game that these characters love and hate, and for Noah in particular, he loves durians, sunny side ups, and nochi. Be careful though, he apparently hates metal bars. It's oddly specific, but metal bars are a no-go for Noah. Don't worry, Noah, I will gladly make some nochi for you. Next up, we have Ava. Ava is a happy, delightful baker and works over at the general store in Starlit Town. She's very social and has good relationships with most of the locals. Ava doesn't have a lot of savings, but she hopes to one day travel around the world, go see more places. She loves cookies and orchids, but if you want to date her, I would suggest toning down on garlic. She hates garlic, which is a bit sad because I love garlic and Ava's really cute. Fun fact, Ava also creates all of the clothes that she wears herself, or like almost all of them. That's a really neat detail, and she's really adorable. Next in line is Macy. Before Coral Island, she worked a corporate job for 3 years, but she sold pictures as a side hustle, but eventually she decided to move and become a photographer full-time on Coral Island. Although she doesn't say how long she's going to stay on Coral Island, but maybe you or me can give her a reason to stay. Macy loves photography, obviously, but she also enjoys simple nights playing video games and her pet rescued lobster, Stephen. Be prepared to buy her lots of pizza because she loves pizza. Same, Macy, same. But also be prepared to dissect her hamburgers and take the pickles out because she doesn't like pickles. Again, Macy, same. There's also Luke. If you're looking for someone to buy you loads of stuff, Luke might be your choice. He comes from a rich family. He lives with his parents in the manor on Coral Island. He feels a lot of pressure to take over the family business and wants to make a name for himself by running Socket Electronics in his spare time. Oh, and he has a dog named Taco. Luke goes to the beach shack a lot for some fresh seafood, but I think he might also be related to Anton Ego from Pixar's Ratatouille because apparently he loves ratatouille and wine. Ratatouille and wine. He has to be related to Anton Ego. He has to be. Don't bring him stuff you find on the beach, though. He does not like that. If you think Millie looks like she could work in a library, you would be right, because that's exactly what she does. She works in the library on Coral Island. She likes to spend her free time birdwatching, and she also helps the mayor of the town organize events, festivals, donations, etc. She loves old book restorations, and if you want to buy her some food, take her out for some veggie ramen, but don't prepare a fishy meal for her. She does not like fish. Meet Yuri. She keeps the Islanders healthy as a doctor. She plays chess a lot and also hangs out a lot at the beach shack. As you can see, she also likes tattoos and pastel hair, and besides chess, She also likes playing pool. She apparently spent her 20s as a doctor who frequently dispatched to remote areas to practice medicine. She eventually settled in Starlit Town, a boat ride away from her hometown. She loves a good fish sandwich. Green curry is also really good for her, and lobster, oh my, she loves lobster. But whatever you do, don't bring her flowers. She does not want flowers. Next up, we got Pablo. Pablo is a blacksmith just like his brother, Rafael, who we will talk about next. But Pablo here is a handsome Casanova. But apparently in his heart, he's an absolute romantic and ready to settle down when the right person comes along. He often lends a hand to the townfolk, cleans up the graveyard, and adores telling tales at the tavern. He hates durians, so don't give him those. And he also does not like the beach. He hates sand. Like Anakin Skywalker. Sand gets everywhere. I totally get him. You can, however, make him some sweet potato poutine. It's his favorite. As I said, next we have Pablo's brother, Rafael. He's the one actually running the blacksmith. Rafael is pretty preserved and introverted, so you won't see him around a lot. And if he does come out, besides the blacksmith, of course, you'll find him at Socket Electronics or the Inn. He likes horror movies, weaponry, and get this, my favorite one, silence. Rafael loves silence, so don't put your music too loud. Also, don't make him a fresh salad. He does not like salads. Next up, we got Zarah. Zarah is a true adventurer and lives on a boat. She loves looking for treasures long forgotten. Not a lot is known about her since Zarah is a bit mysterious, but what we do know is that she's allergic to cats. And she hates roasted chestnuts. But you can make her happy with some azurite or rambutan, though. Alice. Alice owns and runs the Coral Inn by the beach with her twin sister, Suki, who you can also date, and we'll talk about her in a sec. Alice works a lot, but in her free time, she hangs out with friends in town. Noah is one of her best friends. They enjoy going for morning coffees and talking about phenomenon that you can't explain. She's also into that. Buy her a green smoothie if you want to get her attention. But she does hate pizza. She thinks pizza is overrated. And not sure if I could trust people that think that pizza is overrated. I'm not sure if I could trust people like that. I'm not sure. All right, we're halfway, and I have so many characters I vibe with. How are we supposed to choose? How are we supposed to choose between all of these? Anyways, moving on. As I said, Alice has a twin sister called Suki, and Suki deals with recently being divorced. And she's trying to work on herself a little bit. She drowns herself in work for the inn, exercise, and she's trying to build a healthy co-parenting relationship with her ex. Just like Alice, they're twins, I guess, so that makes sense. She loves green smoothies, and she also hates pizza. What is this bullcrap? What is wrong with these people? Freaking pizza is god-tier food. What the crap? Both Alice and Suki are super cute, though. Next up, we have Scott here. Scott is a city boy. He's always up for some fun and will never bore you. Scott moved to Coral Island to start a new life, but beware, he's a bit of a playboy. He needed a fresh, clean slate, though, and he found a passion for artifacts and has dedicated his life to them, actually. Scott is up for strong coffees, rainy days, and vintage jazz. He hates tulips, but he loves himself some egg custard. And then we have Leah. Leah here lives with her dad and stepmother in what the locals call the mansion. She is self-employed as a yoga instructor, and she also takes her online personality very, very seriously. You'll often find her wandering about the island with her camera in hand. She loves to be around nature, and she has tons of designer clothes. Lawyers decided during the divorce procedure that she should stay with her dad because her mom travels the world all the time as a art dealer. And so not sure what the relationships there are going to be like. Leah loves pearls, but she hates all of the fish. Like just all fish. All fish is like off the table. Pearls though. Pearls be very nice. Lily lives at home with her dad and brother and has a well-paid remote job. She works at home, but on the weekends, she visits the lake and the library a lot. She loves kimchi, nigari, omu rice, and bonsais. She loves her miniature bonsais. I mentioned Lily's brother, and well, you can also date him. Theo makes some cash on the side by performing live at the tavern. Apparently, he doesn't really have a decent voice, but he does have what the locals describe as a lot of soul in his performances. His day job is being a fisherman, just like his dad used to be, and he doesn't drink. He loves outdoor cookouts, festivals, camping, but he doesn't like traveling very much. Fish tacos and yellow moray eel are his favorites, but do not give him beer or wine, because as I said, prefers to remain sober. Next up, we have Kenny here, who's going for a cowboy Indiana Jones look, and it's kind of working for me. What can I say? It's kind of working for me. He is part-time rancher, but also full-time bachelor. He is native to Coral Island and has a lot of close relationships with other islanders, and that includes people, animals, trees, and spirits from the beyond. He loves outdoor lunches in the forest or by the lake. He plays the flute. He likes to check up on his friends and lives with his parents in a cabin in the forest. Vegan tacos are his favorite food, and he has a passionate hate for cheese. There was a joke here about me, Kenny, and his flutes, but I can't remember. Surya moved to the island to do research as a biologist graduate. His uncle and aunt live on the island, so he stays with them. He works at the lab on weekdays and hangs out with Luke a lot in the vineyard. He also loves relaxing at the beach. He hates milk, but loves lodeh. Oh, I think you pronounce it as lodeh. It's a Indonesian dish, so there's that. You can cook that for him. Just a few more to go. I swear, my goodness, all of these choices. Is being polyamorous an option in this game? Because I can't choose. There's just so many freaking awesome people in here. How can I choose? Next, we got Ben. Ben is a nomad who lives in a caravan in the local forest. He scavenges and sells what he finds in the weekends. He loves road trips, camping, all of the mushrooms. Seriously, he loves mushrooms. And he has an extensive collection of healing crystals. He also daydreams a lot, probably about you, but not about clam chowder, because he hates clam chowder, but he probably daydreams about you. Next up, we got Nina, who technically doesn't really live on the island anymore, but she still visits her vacation home from time to time at the beach. There's a lot of rumors on why she left, but she has never talked about it. It remains a mystery. A mystery we might be able to solve. She's close friends with Suki, enjoys lavish vacations. She hates bananas and tomato soup. Rightfully so. Tomato soup is horrible. I agree with her. She loves banana fritter, on the other hand, or a good bouquet of flowers. And last but not least, we got Charles. He is also a town doctor like Yuri, but he has had a lot of bad luck in his life. He was disowned by his parents and was almost marrying the love of his life until he caught them cheating. He's a bit of a heartbroken soul, but maybe you can mend it. He loves burritos, which is good because I also love burritos. He has a pollen allergy and he does not like flowers. Don't give him flowers. And that was all on the dateable characters in Coral Island, or at least for now, because the devs have teased there might be characters who will become dateable in the future, or characters that they'll add that will be dateable in the future. So maybe they'll even add even more romanceable characters to this game. So yeah, time will tell. Whoa, what a lineup. I genuinely don't know who to date. And on top of that, you'll also be able to date anyone who you play with in multiplayer. So I'll have to do 20 plus playthroughs of this game or be polyamorous. That's also an option. Who are your favorites? Who would you date out of this entire list? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what you want to know about Coral Island next. Like and subscribe for more. Check me and Alfred out on Twitch if you want to see us play some games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. And see you later. Thanks for watching. Hoot hoot, motherforkers.